my beloved family. Wow. So I'm allowing the sun just to illuminate the back of my head so you don't get too blinded. We are going through an incredible process of the rise and return of the Solar Kryst Feminine. Our beloved sisters that have been doing the work, we feel you. We, your beloved, the Divine Masculine, are here for you. 3 years ago, the Solar Kryst Masculine Temple was brought forth in spiral time. It made it into the system March 2019. Again, a long process of downstepping. 46 days to downstep that template in and out of the system. 3 years to integrate this, to begin to bring polarity, synthesis, and harmony between the masculine and feminine principles. Now, what occurred in February with the return of the Divine Feminine, and now in March, the reassimilation, 111 on this video, of the feminine Christ, the feminine wing into the unity architecture, into the unity logos architecture. There's a lot we have to share on this, but let's just say there's a lot of grieving that's coming up. Beloved family, there was things that happened. Cataclysms, destruction, immense misery and chaos. Things that are our past, present, and future. How is this to be? What do I mean by this? 144. Those of you that are here holding this 144 codex, those of you that are here as incarnated pillars for our Christed consulate of 144, you probably already know. And we've been transducing and anchoring this for our family to remember. And those of us have been to the transduction pillars to stabilize the Christic grids and the override system. We've already done this. When we speak of the past, we're not speaking of the past of like the Atlantean, Lemurian cataclysms and such. That's from the past, from our present here. In many ways, we've expressed, beloveds, 222 in this message. We came back from the future to help you, to help us. All of us, our family, we're one. Sunora we haven't really been able to share a lot of this. It also wasn't able to be received or believed. And that's okay. Even now, it's going to be challenging for our family. For you, maybe. It might be a little bit triggering. I'd be like, who is this guy? Who is this family? Who are these people? Why do they claim such silly yet extraordinary things that are going to be shown as real as we manifest here and now everything that's happening between 2022 and 2024? Especially those of you that are taking part of this upcoming journey, because we've initiated the planetary initiation of the Phoenix. Those of you that are sovereign pillars that are ready and want to and know you're part of the first wave of this and are equally here to support us as well as we support our family, like you're already finding us, and you're probably going to find this video too if I ever decide to end up posting this. Who knows? Maybe I'll keep it private. Maybe I won't. 333. And this message, like so much of what I've created, written, recorded, has not been shared, not been expressed. So much of what I and my family have written and saved for you were taken by others that took on our names, our identities, our orders, our counsels, all of this. It's time for everything to be made known, the truth to be made known. Simply put, things happen. Pushed our family complete fall. There were violations and trespass against mankind. It was not your fault. It was none of our faults. Okay? This is why we cannot be held accountable in the same ways, because this was not our free will decisions. So a plan was put in motion for the rehabilitation of all fallen lineages. Every single race line. You are our family. Like, people get caught up on racism, black, white, all of this. Dude, remember who you are. Straight up. In the deepest layers of my heart as the I am that I am. Remember. 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 It's time. You've waited for this. 444. And our family, all of us, need this now more than ever. So, simply put, working to do shorter, direct transmissions, easier to receive. Also, we're going to be more gentle, calm, loving. So, yeah. I also got to figure out what's the best. I'm so tech not savvy. Some of you guys are amazing at this. I'm so grateful for my beloved. So, I mean, keep in mind, up until just like a decade ago, I refused to even have a smartphone. I was convinced I was never going to have one my entire life. So, flip phones all the way. So, beloveds, I just want to say, like, my heart's going out to all the feminine right now, especially those that are here the first wave, that are finally grieving, healing, and remembering. And remember, the feminine principle is one with all of us. This is why our mother is coming home to the I am. Can you feel it? There's so much grieving and stuff that will come up because we have not felt this for a very long time. It's been lost. It's been forgotten. It was replaced by a wounded version. That, you know, even when it doesn't seem wounded, because there's this healed version, they took the code from the wounded feminine. Lunar Feminine. Beloved, sometimes it's hard for people to be like, no, the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. This is deeply ingrained. All I can say is as a feminine, do you believe your power comes from another? Do you believe your power is dependent on a man? On a masculine? I mean, yes, inside eternally, the masculine, feminine, unison, yes. But like, your body, are you just a feminine and are you dependent upon the masculine? Then why would, if you're not, then why would you consider yourself the moon? The moon cannot generate its own light. Even if you do not believe that it is an artificial satellite, it is known it does not generate its own light. It's even stuck in orbit. It goes in orbit, but it's only, it can't even turn. Do you want to be stuck? Like, do you want to have to reflect the light of another to show your worth? And if that light's not on you, nobody can see you? I don't want that at all. And I know you don't either. And it's time where enough of our family has made a collective decision. We're speaking one voice, one truth, from a one unified heart. As God I am, Holy Trinity restored within and throughout all that we are. So anyway, this is that time when the true feminine is returning. And it's coming in and it will not stop. We need the support, you guys, because right now, this is the first wave for the reassimilation of the feminine principle into the Unity Logos architecture, to begin the heart twinning, the connection of the masculine and feminine wings, all that is needed at this time. Between 2022 and 2023, this is the alignment for deep Hyros Gamos within and throughout. 2023 to 2024 marks the first stage of embodiment. The clock has been counting down. It's game on in every way, shape, and form. And for those of you that know, you already know. And a lot of us, because of this density, we could not bring in everything that we had. We couldn't even come in at our standard templates. Even my own and many of your own consciousness or higher consciousness has not been able to be animated at this level. But that's changing this. There were those of you that we trusted to give certain keys to hold certain wisdoms. There were those of our family that we chose to go to different places to get the records, as well as to be citizens and be born into these various countries so that when it was time to reclaim our home, we never had to be tyrannical and violate and cross borders and deny the laws that are already there. We will follow and uphold and respect these 100% in every way, shape, and form. Us taking our home back requires no battle, no fight, no war. It requires peace. It requires truth. It requires gnosis and remembrance. And it requires unity consciousness and the desire to be free. I know you can feel me. This might seem a little intense, but it's where we are at. And I'm doing my best. And I've hid myself for so long, my true self. Masks, alias, names, identities. No more. I am that I have always been. I remember this intimately from the core seed of all that is me, that is we. And it's time for you, my family, to remember this equally. This is when our power comes home to us. This is when we come home to ourselves. This is when we come home to our beloved. This is when we come home to God I am, in the house of our Holy Mother, and the kingdom of our Holy Father, and the entire creation that is the Trinity. Christ I am, the golden child, the Christed child that is here to uphold and celebrate and play and laugh and bring in this love. This is who I am. This is who you are. It's time we remember this inside and throughout all that I am. Simply put, this year, 2022 to 2023, our family, let's find each other. Anything that's kept us divided, let's establish remedy. Because I know if there's a reason why we are not working with groups or others, because there's a level of wounding inside. If we think that we don't have that, there's something blocking us from remembering this. And so, stop resisting the pain. Stop resisting this memory. My beloved just sent a message. You didn't even know she's a part of this. 1044, she said too. Stop resisting the pain. It's okay. And you know what? You're not going to be by yourself anymore. And nobody's going to abandon you for feeling this. In fact, feel this pain so you can be free of it. Don't be afraid of it. Fear is an illusion. Let it go. And I know fully, if we can come together in unity, with everything that we hold, the resources, everything there, we are the pillars that our family has waited for. And when we come together, something that not any one of us can hold on our own can finally be bestowed upon us for the betterment of all. Every single kingdom, all of our family, past, present, future, parallel, all as one through this now eternal moment, recognized as God I am. So, 2023 to 2024 will be the year, and we can start now, it can happen now, but in alignment with the probability fields, 2023 to 2024, 1144 on this message, that's when we're going to be able to bring forth a lot of our systems for housing, healthcare, education, food distribution. We're going to be turning our planet into a massive festival, 1155, healing, like unity, community. We're going to teach people how to be held and how to hold others, like how to love and be loved, so that all can come home as the beloved and know this to be themselves and know this to be true throughout all that I am, within and throughout all of you. We, creation, our family. So beloveds, Mariashi Numora Kaishiaka, Rusha Hamahatata, Ri Sa Rumahashitite, Rusha Haramaka, Maka, Yahua ha, Ramerakatakakokomaha, Resha Harumukunaka Ishikaka, Aquelasha, Aurora, Akashara. Rushu Mahata, you nasatai, hi, Aramanta na husha, Rishika Moku Maharaja, Magia, Rukuma, Nima Umomo Wawa, Likina Huma Lakina Aloha, Rusha Mota Rusha, Together we unite the kingdoms of Ka, Ra, Ya, Sa, Ta, Ha, La, and Ah. All unified for the heart. 1333! Message received. Anchor, lock, and seal to unlock and radiate eternal love and eternal life for all. Calibrate all through the solar union ascension architecture. Calibrate all through the older inner sanctum. Take through the eye of God through all fire layers and fire chambers. Connect to all stations of identity. Connect to all ancestral lines. Bridge through all Templar systems and spheres, all grids, ley lines, gateways, and vortices as we perform full correction and alignment to bring all family home. May all light fibers and channels be fully connected and assimilated as one to the living light code, unified and assimilated as one with the living, eternal, unified, unconditional love field and unity logos architecture. May all of our family be sealed in the living light of wholeness and union, brought home to the heart of God I am. I love you so much with everything that I am, beloveds. Thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving this message. Thank you for receiving me and our family. It's time. Are you ready? 1444. I love you so much, beloveds. So excited to connect with you soon. We are just getting started. Our true missions are just getting ready to begin now. See you all soon.